Hi, Lauren. Thanks for the great meeting yesterday. I thought it was really productive. I have some of the revisions that we talked about folded into this new plan, and I'm really quite happy with it. So let's just quickly go through some of those changes. So the big one, of course, is what's happening over here at the guest suite and what was just the office walk-in pantry wing. So now looking here, you'll see that your parents' guest suite is substantially larger than it was, including a long ensuite bathroom for themselves. With again, I want that long open counter space. I think that's the way to go, especially for guests. Hopefully, people can share the sink, but if necessary, we could certainly add a second vanity and faucet right here. But I think the door opening onto this open countertop area with a little bit of decor sitting here would be a really nice thing for your guests to have. This guest suite is just a little bit smaller than your master, so it should still feel very amply sized. The major difference here is that their closet space is far more minimal compared to your large walk-in closet. But again, for guests, I think it's okay. The entry area has gotten smaller, swapped around a little bit. So now the closet is going to be on this side as you enter. And then lining this wall of the foyer, I'd say let's incorporate the reading nook here. I think this is probably the most logical space for it to go without really sort of hindering the office or gym space. If I tried to cram it in over here, I feel like either the office or the gym space would suffer a little too much. And here it's right as part of the courtyard still. It's part of the entry. I think it activates this entry space more than it just being a place for guests or yourself to enter every day. Now it's a place where you can sit here, enjoy the foyer, enjoy the courtyard. And I'm really quite happy with it. So I think, maybe this would be the low reading bench area. And then this could be the tall shelving element that you could lean against on one side and of course lean against the wall on the other side. So I'm really quite happy with this. The office and gym space, I think, are nicely sized. Um, Room for the sitting desk, the treadmill desk, and a little bit of extra seating furniture. Maybe it's overkill to have this extra seat in here, but I think it's fine. I like the concept still of incorporating the high clear story windows high at the wall here that perfectly align with the large windows into the courtyard. And so, we'd have this one window here with the door opening in, this one window above the door opening into the gym. And then, I'm on the fence about whether or not we do this window here that aligns with this central window. I want to have it, but in order to have this, the closet here for the office wouldn't want to go full height to the ceiling. This wall here would want to stop just under the window, so then we can put a little bit of a hard lid ceiling over the closet space that's under this window. And so if you think about it, these might be some low doors, some shorter doors than the standard doors in the rest of the home. But that allows for this window and this rhythm in the hallway of these clear story windows aligning with the courtyard windows. And I really like that. And I think if you're having a hard time visualizing that, we can look at this in 3D. Certainly we can omit the window, but I really like it. I like having this. I like having a little low storage element in here. I think that'll just make the office a lot more interesting. The gym size is pretty large, definitely enough room to fit a bunch of equipment, including weight racks. But of course, this could all be far pared down and maybe replacing this large gym equipment here with a futon style couch or a pull-out couch for the extra overflow guests, as discussed. Let's see here. So the bathroom here makes sense. I think it's close enough for the office, close enough for the gym. If you wanted, we could potentially swap the bathroom, put the sink over on this corner and create an extra opening for the gym to get access to the ensuite. You're not going to have guests here all the time, so maybe you'd want to have the ability to get into this bathroom here from the gym. And then also too, if you have overflow guests in here, they could then have access into this gym or into this bathroom here through a doorway here. If, for example, we put the shower over here, toilet here, and then the sink tight into this corner. We could have a door in from the bedroom and a door in from the gym if you wanted that. I don't think it's necessary though. Let's see, any other changes? So I did also look at rearranging the utility area in the laundry room. So now the utility is just going to be sitting on an alcove on a shelf just as part of the garage volume. And I've captured that utility closet area as now an L-shaped bit of cabinetry. So we'd have an L-shaped counter that goes over the front loading washer and dryer, upper cabinets coming along this way. The upper cabinets could turn into an L shape too, and would still allow for room for this window tucked against the wall to allow for a lot of natural light to come into this laundry room and mudroom area. So this has gotten bigger to allow for the washer and dryer to squeeze onto this side. And so that's shifted the master suite over closer to the living area, but I still have at least a small vestibule separating the master from the living. It's not quite that mini hallway anymore, but I think it does a sufficient job of at least saying, hey, this door is not to be entered. Don't go in this door if you're just a guest. Stay away from this door. I hope that gets the that accomplishes that intent. And still, of course, having the plane break here, as we were discussing, is going to be important for the 3D massing. I think that covers the changes. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on this, Lauren. Thank you.